Hi everyone, I am Veronica. I'm so happy to be with you today. Today we're going to be talking about patience and manifesting and how to know if anything is actually happening. Like, how do you know when you set an intention that your desire is actually going to be fulfilled? What if you're just waiting around for nothing? I'm going to help calm some of these fears, some of these worries, and put things in perspective for you and help you break through on whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Specific person, love relationship, money, body, health, dream, this, that, vacation, what have you. I will help you do it. If you would like to learn more about me or work with me one-on-one, VeronicaIsles.com. I also have self-study courses that you can do independently, VeronicaIsles.teachable.com, as well as an affirmations app for iPhone that will transform your world. The download link for that is below. Okay, so when you are manifesting something, you set your intention by placing a certain amount of focus on the intended outcome. Then comes the waiting game. I know that you would prefer to have your manifestation come sooner rather than later. I'm not saying that it has to take a long time, but there is always a period of waiting and a period of patience that is needed, sort of acceptance that instant manifestation, though it does happen, is not what actually happens most of the time. Most of the time, something has to be nurtured, it has to grow, it has to evolve, things have to change in the outer world to align with this new intention, this new desire that you have in the inner world. Now, I know during this waiting period, a lot of you may feel that you're being very passive, almost like your mind is nagging you to physically do something, to take action. Now, I'm not saying that you need to sit back and twiddle your thumbs, but you always need to consider what type of action you're trying to take. In terms of manifesting a specific person, you never want to take action towards that person without the universe, life, sort of thrusting you in a situation where that action is totally obvious. For example, if you are in the same space as your specific person, of course you want to say hello. Of course you want to strike up a conversation. But you're not trying to orchestrate or arrange that meeting. You allow that meeting to totally come to you. Absolutely. Now, in terms of taking action with a specific person, you need these opportunities to come to you. You can't be in the face of someone else and expect them to suddenly love you or to suddenly want to be with you or to just rush into your arms. Like, that doesn't work. You repel the person if you try to attract them in that way. But if you're trying to attract a job, something of success monetarily, you have to obviously put yourself in the mindset of someone who is successful, of someone who is ready to work and to take action. For example, say you wanted to be a successful author. You wouldn't just assume that your novel would manifest before your eyes. No, you'd be actually working on it. You'd be writing it, you'd be researching it, you would be doing things to find inspiration. So those are actions that you can take. The real action really happens from within. So during this waiting period, ask yourself, what are things that I can physically be doing to know that I'm getting closer to my desire? And you always want to take a mindful approach, not an emotional approach. Like I said, with a specific person, you don't want to suddenly go to places that you know that they frequent, hoping that that chance meeting is just going to come to you. That's going to backfire. A lot of it is just allowing and letting things be and using good common sense about what is in tune with aligning with your particular desire, with your particular outcome. Now, if you are confused about what action to take or what not to take, I do offer one-on-one coaching, or I do free sessions on YouTube or on my Anchor podcasts. And I would be happy to help brainstorm with you about what makes sense for your particular situation. But if you would like to figure this out on your own too, just ask yourself, what makes sense? What type of action could I take that would get me closer, get me feeling like I am at one with my desire without pushing it, without forcing it, without doing something that shows that I am trying to make this happen? What is sort of putting myself in the place of being able to receive something without forcing it, without being anxious for it, without being desperate for it. For example, if you were trying to transform your body, you wouldn't suddenly eat a ton of junk food and expect to have a bikini-ready body. Like, you just wouldn't. In terms of weight loss, though, you also wouldn't go off the deep end and eat no calories. Like, you would want to find a healthy balance where you were listening to your needs, where you were also being smart and sensible, where you were aligning with the particular body shape and type that you want. But you would want to be causing yourself a pleasant feeling inside, a feeling of comfort, a feeling of abundance. So again, we have to use our good common sense. What makes sense in our particular desire? And every desire is different. But a lot of this is going to happen through this sort of waiting game, which may seem and appear to be very passive, but really isn't. It's allowing things to come to you, new opportunities to come to you. And don't resent this time. Don't think that you are running out of time. Don't feel that your time is escaping you, because it really isn't. During this time that it takes to manifest whatever it is, embrace it, love it, nurture it, trust in it. Now, you probably won't get a signed guarantee that your manifestation is coming. But when you start to feel better, when you start to feel like you could take it or leave it, when you start to feel like you don't even need it in the physical because you already possess it inside, those are clear indications that you are so close, because you are not desperate or needy for it. You just are it. You feel it. You know it. You own it. That's how you know it's coming. Again, this waiting game may appear to be passive at times, but don't let it feel useless or frustrating or something that you resent. All of those things are going to block you from receiving. Now, you receive in a lot of different ways. In fact, you could be receiving right now in ways that you didn't even think were connected to your particular desire. When it comes together, it is in a way that was so beautifully constructed, so beautifully planned, that you never could have guessed that that was the way you were going to get to the goal. But you need to settle upon it, decide that it's yours, decide you are okay with the amount of time it takes, decide that your patience is a virtue, that it's a good thing, that it will be rewarded. Not that some entity is rewarding you for good behavior, but just that it's simple cause and effect. You focus on something, you receive it. Ask, believe, receive. They all go together. There isn't one part that should be left out. Now, don't go overboard in the asking. Be as active as you possibly can in the receiving mode, because you can do things to receive. You can do them all the time. For example, if you were trying to welcome in a relationship into your world, be ready for it. Look the way you want. Feel it. Shower. Wear perfume or look your best. Be dressed to impress. Be ready to fall in love with the love of your life. Be ready for that opportunity where you get to bump into your ex and where they fall in love with you all over again. Be ready to bump into someone who can give you that job opportunity that you want, who happens to work at the company that you're trying to get hired at, or maybe the school that you want to be enrolled at. Be ready for these opportunities. Look for them. Know that they will find you. Know that they can find you. But again, make peace with the fact that even though instant manifestations happen, more time than not, there's going to be a little period of waiting where things have to simmer, they have to brew. It's okay. Enjoy that time. That time is special too. The journey is just as important as the destination. Okay, so I hope that this video could inspire you. Definitely leave a comment below to help others on their way to success. I hope you find love. I hope you find happiness. I hope you find all of the money that you need to have the experiences that you want, pay off all of your debts, have health, have beauty, be accepted, have the life of your dreams. That is what I want for you right now. Work with me one-on-one, VeronicaIsles.com. I'm happy to help you through the process. I also have self-study courses available at VeronicaIsles.teachable.com. Follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to download my Affirmations app for iPhone. It's truly remarkable. I know you will love it. Have a good day.